guys, second video I'm filming in a row, so you'll probably recognize me if you watched my last manifestation video. Same outfit and everything. I literally took a second break and started recording this after the first one, which was about affirmations, if you're interested. And today's going to be all about SP, so I probably have quite a few new viewers here. I think specific person manifestation is the most popular on YouTube, let's be honest. Love and relationships. Something most of us always need advice on, right? But any new viewers, hello and welcome to my channel. I would love for you guys to thumbs up and subscribe and consider turning on that notification bell because I have loads of manifestation content all the time. Almost every single day actually. I'm very consistent and I put in a lot of effort with my channel, so I'd love for you guys to join and support if you enjoy this content. And I'm going to be doing a little challenge today. It's all about SP, like I said, and it's going to be one specific practice that's going to be very simple and hopefully easy and enjoyable to incorporate into your routine and manifesting routine. So I'm excited to share this with you guys, and as always, share your updates after this video, after you've been applying it, maybe even at the end of the summer, because it's kind of a summer challenge. Come back and comment your results, any updates, progress, you know, your feedback on the whole challenge. I'd love to know, and I'd love to see your success, because I think each and every one of you can absolutely get the result you want from this video, from applying it. And yeah, I do offer coaching, so if you do want to also get one-on-one help with me, especially about SP, I have a lot of clients who talk about relationships, so I have a lot of experience in giving advice on that. I can help with that, so I offer a lot of different coaching packages, and I also offer an SP guidebook. So all the information is linked below on my Instagram page, LOA Coaching. You can reach out to me, all my contact details and prices are there. And now let's start the video. So with this challenge, as we go on, I will explain exactly how to implement it and what it is. But first thing is I'm going to summarize it as picking one specific visualization, aka a scene. So literally, like, imagine from a movie. You pause a movie and you're on a scene. What's happening in that scene? Maybe there's two people standing there, so it's you and your SP. So in your mind, visualize us, and you can take your time to create the best version that you want. But just pick one short, concise scene, a visualization basically, of you and your SP, and it's going to relate to summer. So that will be kind of like the initial step of what this is going to incorporate. Like I said, it should be concise and summarize an experience between just you and your SP. Now, if it is something maybe you want them to meet your family or you'd like to get friends involved, of course you can do that. But the preliminary and like main focus should be you and your SP having a romantic, happy, exciting, cute experience together. So try not to focus too much on anyone else that would be around you in this scene. So think about what would be your dream. What would to you would be just the most amazing experience you could have this summer, just be the perfect memory. Also, I just realized if you're in Australia or another time, well, I guess, yeah, I don't know, is it just Australia? I think so, where I think you're coming up to your winter time. Apologies, this video, you can switch around. Every time I say summer or anything relating to summer, just switch it into a winter theme. But I just realized, yeah, there is one area at least in the world where this summer challenge doesn't apply. But anyway, what would be your dream? What would you consider to be the perfect summer experience and memory to look back on? So I've written a couple things down, but obviously build on it for yourself. So things like taking a holiday together, having a picnic, a day at the beach, you know, just a really fun, beautiful summer experience. Maybe you look at other couples and you think to yourself, oh, that looks amazing, you know, almost like, oh, I'm jealous, like I would love to have that. Or maybe immediately start visualizing you and your SP. Take that scene, you know, it could be a holiday, a trip together, or it could just be one romantic, magical afternoon at a beach. Literally, don't limit yourself, just go, don't think about what's realistic, just take the visual and the scene that to you feels the best and most exciting, because that's probably what you're going to enjoy doing the most. So now that you have this scene prepared, you can also pause the video and come back after a minute once you decide. But after you've created this scene in your mind, you're like, right, we're in this location, he or she is wearing this, and we're doing this, we have food, or whatever the case may be. Don't change your set affirmations. This is going to be a little practice that you incorporate into your routine, but you don't replace anything. So now that you have this, I'm going to tell you how to implement it in a moment, but I just wanted to also say you shouldn't be changing your affirmations or saying, right, now I'm going to start saying 500 times a day that me and SP went for a date to the beach. You don't do that. Keep your set affirmations, but incorporate this as a little extra daily practice. So I wrote down a couple ways in which you could implement this, such as SATs, scripting, or a vision board. So you can use it as affirmations if that's the way you choose to. It's always up to you, but my recommendation, just to add in something a little different, more fun, to differentiate from your like regular daily affirming routine, is to do SATs, which is state akin to sleep. I have a whole video explaining this, so I'm not going to take a lot of time out of this video to go over it, but yeah, if you just type in SATs on my channel, I think I have at least one video on this, probably 2 or 3, and basically you are going to visualize it. So you loop a visual with your eyes closed in a relaxed state over and over and over, and this is usually done as you're falling asleep. A vision board, which is pretty self-explanatory as well. I did a video about this at least once or twice, so if you go to my channel and type it in, you can find it, but it's basically creating a visual. So whether you want to go into, I don't know, Photoshop and just for your own use, maybe edit the photos a little bit, but you could, for example, go on Pinterest or I don't know, on Google and different websites, like I think there's We Heart It and all these ones that like, mainly Pinterest actually, but any of the ones that have like pictures and collages and stock image and celebrity photos, and they just have so many different photos. I use it for like fashion inspiration, but you can probably find pictures of couples, famous couples, celebrities. I've seen celebrity couples on there as well. So you can get one that reminds you of you and your SP, that summarizes the experience, and you can use that to visualize. And yeah, you can kind of adjust it and, you know, pop in like, well, I want this included in it, so let me just Photoshop in this thing or whatever. Like, you can edit it a little bit, but basically find an image that summarizes and encompasses what you're looking to experience for this challenge. That visual, if it's you and your SP at the cinema, at a restaurant, at the beach, on a holiday, by the pool, whatever it may be, get an image for your vision board if you choose to do that method that summarizes that reminds you of you and your SP, that kind of feels really positive to look at, and then you will use that to visualize. And then same for scripting, but it's just in written form. So that's an extra method, slightly different to your affirmations, but you're just going to write out one short scene, and then with each of these methods, whether it's rewriting, looking at the image and visualizing, or listening to a guided visualization that you've recorded, the point is you're going to loop this. So it's the repetition every single day that's going to help create an even more powerful result each time you do it. So as I said, use a very clear visual or clear, concise, simple wording that summarizes what you want. You don't have to say, you know, he handed me a bouquet of red and white roses with 3 lilies in. Just say, he handed me gorgeous flowers. And then blah, 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 blah. Like, don't go into such precise, exact details. Your mind and subconscious will know exactly what you want. So you can just summarize it very simply. He handed me flowers, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and told me he has a romantic beach date planned for us. And then we walked into the beach holding hands. Literally, that could summarize it. If you want to use that, like, that is a very simple, basically 1 sentence, concise summary of a romantic, cute experience, very summary and fun. And if that's what you want with your SP, there you go. You've got 1 sentence, very concise, no flowery wording and, you know, exaggerations. It's just to the point. You know exactly what you're going to see in your mind. Even I got a visual in my mind when I said that. It's going to be easier for you to loop this and memorize it and think it or write it over and over again. Even with an image, if you're using a vision board, you'll be able to look at that picture over and over and kind of know exactly what it means to you and get that visual in your own mind. So another little element to incorporate into this sentence, which is why I gave the example of the location you were at, SP being romantic, you having that physical closeness of holding hands, the experiences like that, you want to be able to incorporate also what you visualize for your relationship. So do you want them to be more not touchy-feely, is that the right word? But like romantic, affectionate, like do you want them to hold your hand and give you a kiss and be romantic and, you know, dance? dance with you, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you're looking for to incorporate, even communication. It could be, I got a phone call from SP, which I got my 50th phone call from SP today, and it was them telling me they've planned a beach date, you know, that kind of thing. So incorporate the elements that you want from your relationship that summarizes a really healthy, happy relationship that you basically do want with them. That's part of the end goal for you. Things like in that visual, them telling you that they love you, them kissing your hand, giving you a long romantic hug, like anything like that, that would incorporate all the well, not all the elements, but like it would summarize having that perfect relationship that you want with them. And this would essentially be looping it when you wake up in the morning and as you are falling asleep. So loop that visual or reread the script or whatever it may be when you wake up in the morning, when you're not fully awake and your subconscious mind is still listening and less inhibited by the conscious mind. And then as you're falling asleep in the same state, you're more relaxed, you're not fully awake, you're able to saturate your mind more easily with that visual and that exact concept over and over. So even if it's only 5 times and then you fall asleep, or 5 times and you have to get up or whatever, that's fine, but just try and loop it a little bit. First thing in the morning, last thing at night, and then do that every single day, and that's the challenge. So it basically incorporates repetition and having a clear, concise image of what it is that you want. And yeah, I think it's going to be a fun practice for you guys. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know the progress and updates as you go along with practicing this. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was useful. Do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye!